Blessed Sunday, friends. Today we begin the Holy Week, the celebration of the Passion of the Lord, often referred to as Palm Sunday, reminds us of the journey that Jesus had to take when he went up to Jerusalem to fulfill the will of the Father. And in the readings for this Sunday, aside from the narration of the Passion of the Lord, I would like to focus on two important messages from the first and second reading. In the first reading for today, we come to know about how those who follow the Lord, how those who believe in God, always find their strength in God. In the first reading, there is this affirmation that our help is always in the Lord. Now, in the context of Palm Sunday, we are indeed invited to reflect on this, because human strength will not suffice to be able to fulfill the will of God. We always need God's help to bring to fulfillment His will, His mission in our life. Now, in the second reading, we find a very popular passage from the scripture in which Jesus is referred to as the one who emptied himself, as the one who humbled himself, as the one who became one like us in everything except in sin. So that emptiness of Jesus would mean that if one would like to fulfill God's mission, God's command, he would have to be emptied of anything that is not of God, so that only God would dwell, would fill that emptiness with His light, with His life, and with His love. So, as we celebrate Palm Sunday, more than focusing on the suffering of Jesus, on the passion of Jesus, we probably have to reflect on these two important life's messages. First, that we always need God's help in all the travails, in all the sufferings of our life. We just have to entrust ourselves to Him. And second, that life is a continual experience of emptiness, of being emptied of our ego, so that only God can dwell in us and bring to fulfillment His will. So as we start Holy Week, let us reflect on these 2 points for our examination of conscience. First, do I really find my strength in God? And second, am I so full of myself, or am I so humble enough to allow God to take over all my fears, all my weaknesses, all my trials, all my suffering, so that in Him I could be able to find the fullness of life. God bless you.